Hi guys, it's me again, Rose from the Philippines. It's February 22, 2019, a Friday. Welcome to my channel. It is called Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. So now I have a new background. I bought this wall decor from Novo when we went there, Mama and I. So I'm also happy to announce that I have finished the diamond art painting that Miss Grace gifted me. This was gifted to me last May 2018, and I have been working on it at night and looking forward to working on it. So I have been working on it this past few days, and I have finished it. So here it is. This is what I call her usually is lady sitting on a crescent moon. But when I saw the paper that comes with the package, I think what she's called is Blue Moon Fairy. So this is how she came up. You can see the flow of her dress and her cape while sitting on the crescent moon. And you can also see the cat that she has on her side. She is holding some type of flower, and she also has some flower on her hair. And you can see that she shines somewhat and shimmers. So I have been working on her, and I'm glad that I finished her because Mama is so excited to have her framed and hang up on our room or on the sofa. So I'm happy that she's finished, and if ever I have the chance to take a video of her when she is up, I'm gonna show you guys. So another project that I have been undertaking is the Down the Rabbit Hole shawl from Miss Erin, or Give Me Yarn 418. I will put a link on her channel on the description box below. If you want to see her, she has put several videos of her projects recently. So this is two flaps of the shawl that I have put together. This is how it is. I'm using a mercerized cotton variegated yarn for this in plain yellow. So it became very long, and when I wear it, it goes like this. But the problem I'm having is that it is very short. It wouldn't cover all of my arms. So what I'm gonna try to do is to work on a few more rows from this bottom part here on both sides so that it will become longer. So that's how it is. I'm very happy working on it. And another pattern that Miss Shirley gave me, hi Miss Shirley, is the bold and brilliant basket weave hat from Miss Zoe. So I have started it the other afternoon because I can only see it on my laptop. So I started working on it, and I'm hoping to continue on working on it so that I can know how it is, because I really love the design of it and I don't know how to start it, so I had the pattern. So it's kind of one of my goals to read a pattern, a written pattern, as to the diagram, because I usually lean on towards the diagram patterns. So that is one of my goals. So also I have finished the beaded clutch bag for my Aunt Myrna. I have finished this the other day, and I'm gonna try to put the lining and zipper later because I'm going to give this to my tita because we're going to Las Piñas on Sunday, because my other tito is having his birthday and he is inviting us to come. So my other aunt and tito lives near there, so we're also going there, and I'm going to give this to my Aunt Myrna. So I have prepared the lining for it, which are the satin cloths here, and also I needed the zipper for it, which is the bigger type one, which is the number 5. So I'm going to work on it later so I can finish it and bring it to them. So this is the beaded pouch for my Aunt Myrna, and the other one is for my Auntie Ellie. So I'm gonna work on that later. And I also have made the keychains that goes with it that I'm gonna put on the slider as some type of zipper pull. So I have also been working on my wars or work at rest. I have found several of them that I have been continuing lately, and one of them is this top for my sister, or not really my sister, she is my friend. I call her sis. So I have made 2 before, the black one for Momsy, and this one is the first one that I made, but it has mistakes on it. This one, the middle part should be 4 motifs of this. So it is on the slim side, so I'm supposed to put 4 motifs for the front and the back side. So that's what I've been working on using this yellow yarn or yellow thread, and it is supposed to look like this one. So that is what it has to look. So I have worked on the motifs for the middle part of it, 4 on the front and front on the back. So now I'm working on the bottom part of it, which is what is seen on the pattern is that you need to make the front part first and then the back part, so that you can connect it on the side. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it's pretty fun discovering this again. So that is also one of my works in progress. Another word that I have picked up is the what's supposed to be the Yugo amigurumi, the knitted Yugo amigurumi. So I have sewn or seamed the side parts of it now, but I'm not gonna turn it into a Yugo amigurumi because of some reason. I'm just gonna turn it into some type of seat cover or a pillow of some type, because I have been wanting to make one. So what I'm going to do with this is that I'm gonna buy a flat foam that I can put inside, so that I can use this for my back, for whenever I'm sitting on this chair, because this chair has no cushion on it. So I'm gonna turn it into a seat cushion instead of the amigurumi. So that is one of the wars, and also one of my goals is to work on my wars. So I'm working on that. Another war that I have been working on or have picked up again is this. I have this motif from before, from when I made the bolero for my niece. So I have one of it here, and I have a bigger one using the acrylic yarn. So what I did was, since I have this rattan ring lying around, I turned it into a wall hanging again. And the other day, I finished it and connected it to the rattan ring, just like so. And the pattern, it is a square type of piece or crochet piece, but for this one, it turned out like a snowflake. So that is also one of the projects that I have finished. So I'm happy to check my goal or or my crafty goals for that. And the other day, Miss Jan has referred to me a project that she has seen online. This is from a video from Crochet Jewel. So she referred it to me so that Sophie and I can work on it somewhat. And I have shown it to Sophie, and she has made just one petal of it. So this is flowers that you use a fork in making it. So I have these two samples here, but I didn't use fork for this. I used a comb, a bigger type of comb, in working on these flowers. So this is how it turned up, and I'm going to put the link on that tutorial on the description box below. So if you want to check it out, please do. So these are two of the samples, and I'm gonna try to make more of this. As you can see, I have a boo-boo here. So I have found a better way on making it. So that's how it is. I'm gonna work on that next with a different color. And I'm still continuing on working on the coloring from this book. One of my goals is to finish all of the princesses, or to color all of the princesses, because I really love working on it. And the last time you may have seen me start this jasmine piece here. So I have finished her, and I also have finished the other one, which I think is Snow White, but Sophie, she said that this is Goldilocks. But I'm thinking also that this is Snow White, because there's another page for Goldilocks. So I used here the unconventional colors for her hair, and also for the animals, like the wolf, this raccoon, and this deer over here. And she's holding a violet rabbit. So that is Snow White, I guess. And the last one that I have finished is Alice in Wonderland. So that is how she is. So the next ones that I'm gonna work on is this one, which I think is Cinderella, and then maybe the other ones after that. So I also consider that as one of my posts, and it is also craft related in a way. So the other day when we went to Novo, Mama and I also went to SM. I purchased some stuff from there, which I think would be very useful in the future. One of them is this cable tie. We have 100 pieces of this in this one pack, and this is just 15 pesos, so I purchased that. And I also purchased a popsicle stick that I don't know what to do with this yet, but gonna try to find some DIY online. I have found some of them on a TV show, but I think it requires several of this, but I just bought one piece of it. And I also purchased this basket, which is very useful for putting some of your projects, and if you're in the other room, you can just use this or carry it. And there is this pail. It's not yet used. It's just going to be some type of trash can here in my room. So those are the purchases that I have. I also purchased the background that I have now, which are those sunflowers over there. And the other day, Nicole has been wanting to give me this, but she often forgets it. So the other day she gave it to me, and this is a cork board that I'm going to put on my old one. I'm gonna replace that and put it there, but I don't know how to put it yet because there are no wooden beams there. So I don't know how to put it yet. Maybe I can use a double-sided tape, but we will see. Okay, so this is very useful to putting goals, and I'm also hoping to put here some pictures, some inspiration board of some type. So these are most of my projects, and I also have the Booties tutorial up now. I have put up the sole part and the upper part for the booties, and on the last part I have also put how to make the strap part with the buttons. So the next ones will be the embellishments, but before that I'm gonna try to make a tutorial for the sandals first. So for the embellishments part, I will just put there how to work on the embellishments like the flowers or the ribbons. So that will be the last part of it. So I'm pretty happy that I have started it now, so that I just can continue on. So yesterday we went to Prayer Mountain, which is in Rizal, in Painaan. The prayer mountain is called Touch of Glory. I have been there before with Mama, but recently the intercessors, they also has this event there, so we went. It's just we just prayed and worshiped there, and there are plenty of prayer cells that you can pray on your own, and I have been on one of them, and I have prayed there just for a while, but then I remembered that I needed to pray for the other ones because they have given us some prayer requests that we need to pray for, so I decided to go back and pray again for that. So it is a pretty nice place, and I have some clips of it on my other channel, which is the Rosita's vlogs. I have put it a while ago, so if you are interested, please check them out. I just put there all of the adventures that I have, some family adventures, so it will have a separate video for that, and it will be separate for this channel. So I have some shoutouts for podcasters that I have been watching lately, and one of them is Ooh Aah Crochet, which is Amber. She has some pretty nice podcasts lately, and I have been watching her. I actually have watched most of her videos, so hi Amber. And I also have been watching Miss Crafty Floridian. So I will put on the description box all of the links to their channels if you want to check them out. So the other day I have been watching kinda in a marathon this series from Netflix, which is called Touch, and I think I have watched most of them within 3 days because I was really into the plot of it, and I want to know how the stories will come up. So that is one of my adventures too. That recently I have been finding other series on Netflix, and I stumbled upon some crime ones. The first one that I have watched is from the documentary about Ted Bundy. So I have been watching that, and I'm gonna try to work on the tutorials next. I may have said that we're going to Las Piñas this Sunday. I'm hoping that I can also make some clips from there. My auntie has this necklaces from her friend that I needed to repair. I haven't shown you the booties. So these are the samples that I have for the tutorials that I've been working on. This is the one that I use for the thumbnail, and I have started 2 more so that I can put the embellishments on them. So this is the bigger one. So I think those are most of it. I'm gonna let you go now. I hope you have a fun day crafting, or maybe going to your knit groups. I hope you also have some family bonding time. Today here it is sunny. Yesterday it was sunny all around the time that we were at the prayer mountain, so that is great. So I think that is it. I'm gonna put this on the description box, the tutorials for my the tutorials that I have, so please do check them out. That's it from me. Bye for now.